where did Hannibal get his elephants from? I absolutely love this. Let me set the stage for you. The year is 218 BC and Rome is in a full-blown war with Carthage. Hannibal is a general from Carthage. He's pretty much their top general, and he decides to take a trek of elephants and men across the Alps to invade Rome, or at least to invade Italy. Somehow, some way, somewhere, he gets a bunch of elephants to trek with him across the Alps, and we don't know where they came from. It's important to note that there are two different types of elephants. There's Indian elephants or Asian elephants and African elephants. Now, you would think because Carthage was on the tip of Africa that he would probably have African elephants, right? Well, you're probably wrong. African elephants are extremely hard to tame. As a result, everybody thinks that he probably had Indian elephants because they're smaller, but they're much easier to tame. So we tend to think it was Indian elephants. Where would he get Indian elephants from? They were probably not able to boat a bunch of elephants over from India because that just doesn't even make sense. How would that happen? They have to eat like 400 pounds of vegetation every day to live. So where are we at there? Well, let's look to the Atlas Mountains. This is a mountain range in Morocco and Algeria, and they had their own subspecies of African elephants that were smaller in stature like an Indian elephant. Therefore, they're probably easier to train. Now, these Atlas elephants have since died out because of different climate factors and everything like that. It's not a good thing at all. But anyway, that's probably what he had. Here's the evidence behind that theory. There's an ancient Carthaginian coin that exists with Hannibal's face on it, and behind him or beside him, something like that, there is a picture of an elephant with him because obviously he was famous for trekking his elephants across the Alps. This image of the elephant is an African elephant. It is not an Indian elephant. So these Atlas elephants, this subspecies, that's pretty much what it has to be. I personally think it would be much more like aura-filling and just awe-inspiring because this guy was Hannibal. This guy's the one who almost took Rome and would have taken Rome if Rome didn't launch a counterattack across the Mediterranean. But anyway, I think it would have been awesome if he had full-size African elephants, but he probably didn't.